Hey y'all, I've been watching my kale struggling for a while. We've gotten some really high temperatures. Kale can handle our summer heat for the most part until the bugs start to attack it. I do have a few kales that are starting to get some mealy bugs on them, so I'm going to harvest a few and try to do something with it. Probably end up just cleaning it and freezing it just to avoid losing it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And I see my peppers are in dire need of some water, which means I gotta go and frighten the poor bird to turn on the water and give those peppers some water. Let me get some of this kale and I'll show you guys what I get. I don't know if the bird is in the tree or not. Looks like I left one of my green stalk lids off. Let's see. I don't see her. Oh yeah, she's up there. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see her. Where is that little nest? It's like right in the middle and she's looking at me. Where the heck is she? Can you see her there? See that little eyeball? She's looking at me. Hey mama. I'm not gonna bother you. You don't have to fly away, okay? I'm just gonna go turn on the water. She's probably gonna fly. But I'm gonna try to walk far away from her. And if she flies, you guys will get to see her fly. Yay, she stayed. All right, I got the poor green stalk watered. Let me grab some kale. I don't know why these weeds are trying to come with me. So kale and collards are pretty tolerant of the heat. There are not very many varieties of collards that will truly bolt. My mom actually is growing a variety that is bolting, and honestly, it is the first time that I've seen a collard bolt with my own eyes. I mean, I've seen people's collards bolting on video, but I've never seen a collard actually bolt here. I've personally never had one to bolt. They usually just go through the summer and they come back in the fall and start to grow and produce nice, delicious leaves for me again. But because they are tolerant of the heat, we can get them to go, you know, for a couple years before the plants die. And that's good for me. So it makes it a crop that's like really, really good to grow, because you're not planting seeds, or you don't necessarily have to grow seeds, start new seeds every single year. Of course, I do it just because. I'm going to take these down pretty hard, because like I said, the aphids are back and they're trying to take my kale. So just rest that there, and I'm going to take the kale from this green stalk. I'm either going to have to freeze this, or there's going to be a kale soup in the near future. And I've got some kales in the other green stalk. I will probably be able to show you some of the aphids. These actually are looking pretty clean. but the aphids are definitely back. This one is burning, but you can see the aphids on this one. It just looks so gross. I'm going to just pull these off, but I'm not going to harvest this to eat. Just going to take these off. The curled kales are really a pain to clean once they get aphids. So I like to try to take these long before they get attacked. They're just everywhere. They should go back. Let's take a little walk. Now, these are just disgusting. Look at that. That is just so nasty. So, I'm going to be pulling these plants. It's so nasty. I really don't feel like having my hands all sticky. I'm going to let the aphids have these. They'll get pulled in the coming weeks or so. I need to close this. Everything in the greenhouse is struggling. I'm in the process of changing out the greenhouse panels, but time is not working well for me right now. Let's see if I can get some of this kale. Is any of this clean? These aren't too bad. There's a few aphids in here, but I can get these clean. I can get them clean enough to eat. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down to get these, and I'll show you guys what I get once I'm done. couple of broccoli side shoots that I'm going to snap off of here, because everything in this green stalk is going to be going away really soon. This is not prime, but if we don't eat it, the guinea pigs will. So I'll take it. We did get some pretty nice broccoli off of these plants, but these side shoots are still edible. I've got a few other side shoots that are already in the refrigerator. I can go ahead and just steam those guys up and eat them. This guy's going to be gone long before it's big enough for me to do anything with it. Everything else here, guys, I will probably come in and get some of these cauliflower leaves that are here that aren't too far gone, and they'll get put into a pot of mixed greens. I hate to waste this good food. We've got a couple of cabbages in the back in those pots there, and we've got a couple of collards that are growing in this black planter. All right, so I got my basket of kale. I also got a spider in my basket of kale, and I don't want him coming inside the house with me because he will fight me as I'm trying to save his life. So this looks good to me. It's not, you know, like any award-winning harvest, but growing food for my family to eat and whatever food we can get out of the garden before the garden decides it's time for a nap is a win for me. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna go and get these cleaned up and put in the freezer, or maybe I just put them in the refrigerator with plans of making a soup later on this week. Let's not drop our harvest. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.